What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it, my people, man? It's your boy, man. Bangers and Bullets, man. Back hanging out with you, man, in these YouTube streets, you dig? Um, Real quick, man, I just wanted to chop it up with you, man. As you can see, it's your boy, Ice Cube right there with the gap, man, ready to bust his cap in a cat, man. But I just wanted to talk about you, man. The movie, it was Boys in the Hood, 1991 film, man. This was on the soundtrack, provided a raw, picture of what it was like surviving in South Central with necessary survival tactics for living in tough environment. And with that, the song "How to Survive in South Central," man, has some key points, man. This is how we grew up in LA, man. While everybody's talking about guns and Second Amendment, and if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, and all that good stuff, man. We've been living like that, man. Blacks and Hispanics in these cities, man, have been living under the conditions where you got to keep your thing with you at all times, man. The Second Amendment didn't matter. Your mama didn't matter. Didn't none of that matter, man. You gonna carry a gun in South Central LA, man. If you better leave home with it and then leave home without it, man. It's like a MasterCard, you dig? So, growing up in the hood, man, growing up in LA, man, you gotta always you gotta watch your surroundings, man, emphasize your antennas, so you can make sure that you stay up on the frequencies, man. You gotta avoid danger at all costs, man. We grew up in the concrete jungle, man, with helicopters flying so low, the roof would, the roof would vibrate. We had tanks crashing into houses, man, called the battering ram. This wasn't no joke, man. LA was a war zone. I don't know about for the white folks, but I'm talking about for my Negroes and my Hispanicos. You dig what I'm saying? It was pretty tough. Most of my homies is, dead and gone, been shot all up, man. Tombstones all over the place, man. People die, man, in these cities, man. So all you folks out there talking about, man, you got to keep a gun, Second Amendment, man, and blah, blah, blah. Well, we glad that you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But we've been on that, homeboy. We ain't new to this. We do this, man. We've been doing this for real and not for thrills, man. Unfortunately, my people are killing each other, man, and that's the sad thing, man. But that's the conditions of slavery, oppression. I know some of the white folks they're gonna fly away when I said that, right? Get over it, get past it. Da, da, da. But why you think we are the way we are, man? A sociological experiment has been done on my people, man. Just like the Stanford experiment, the Tuskegee experiment, you got to debrief people, man. You can't run a psychological, oppressive, destructive, I guess I would say, experiment on the people without debriefing them after they come out of this so-called concocted psychological experiment, which is why the background is what it is. You see dysfunctional brothers trying to kill each other, trying to survive in South Central. Point two, Ice Cube was trying to make. So number one was stay aware of your surroundings, man. Number two is don't trust nobody. It says the song suggests being cautious about whom to trust. People in the community might betray you for their own gain, so it's important to be discerning about friendships and alliances. And that's what it was, man. We was killing each other, man. Gangs against gangs. One street behind you is a different gang. The street ahead of you is another gang. Maybe two streets that way is another gang. You got to survive. Anywhere you go, you got to be able to lay down that lead. You know what I'm saying? And you better be good at it, man. You know what I mean? Respect and understanding. Cube said, knowing the social dynamics was like what I was just talking about, and respecting the local norms and codes of conduct can help you in navigating through these interactions, with others in other neighborhoods, right? Or in other hoods and other grooves, right? Avoid trouble. Ice Cube advised staying out of unnecessary trouble. This includes avoiding certain areas and situations that's known to be hotspots for violence or crime, man. And that's everywhere, man. I grew up in the Hoovers, man. I grew up around the Hoovers, the A-Tray gangsters. I was born and raised on 69th Street between Vermont and Normandy. With Monster Cody and all them guys, well-known reputables in the South Central, in the Los Angeles community and across the gangland of USA. So you got to always be prepared for violence, man. Violence is something that's going to always happen. Shout out to Ears and Eyes Tactical, man. He just put up a video of a cat walking down the street busting, man. He just was walking down the street. It's on KTLA News, man. It's just he was walking down the street, just shooting his gun at cars going by, like he was just ready to die. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's the way it is, man. But when you're going up in the hood, man, in the Black and Hispanic communities, everybody's always ready to die. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if, I'm in Washington State right now, man. Washington State's not like that, man. It was like that in certain neighborhoods when we came up here, man. But LA is like that, man. If you Black or Hispanic, man, it's a really good chance that you're gonna die, man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta always be prepared, man, to pull that thing out, man, and lay something down, man. That's just the way it was, man. So we got the Second Amendment guys talking about don't tread on me and all that. Come get my guns, and you're gonna have to come get mine. Boy, you ain't gonna bust a grape in a grape factory with razor blade shoes on. You ain't never did nothing to nobody, or you did some time in prison, man. Unless you was in the military shooting up other people, man. You know what I mean? So, we got them type of people born and raised right here in the city, man. The war was right here on us, man. From the oppression and everything else, we just kind of turned on each other and had a civil war, man. We realized we couldn't go up against tanks and military force and all that, so we was angry. But that's what happens, man, when you oppress a people and you keep a people down, man. It is what it is. For those that are offended, man, about this video, man, this is what it's like being Black, man, in America. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you look at our culture, you can see what it's like being Black in America, man. So if you don't like this channel and you don't like what we talking about, man, go take a flying something, man, and go fly, high in the friendly skies, man. And I hope when you land, it's a soft cushion land for you, man. But outside of that, man, we know the police ain't our allies, man. The police ain't never been our allies. The police ain't never done nothing for us. So when you look at it from a Second Amendment standpoint, a Second Amendment community standpoint, we not calling the police first. We shooting first, man. That's what you're gonna do, man. Blacks, Hispanics, man, we gonna shoot first, man. I don't know about you other races and nationalities, man, but my Negroes, my Blacks and Hispanics, man, we gonna bust guns first, man. That's what we gonna do, man. We always prepare for the violence, man. It says Ice Cube, the song acknowledges the harsh reality of potential violence and the need to be prepared to defend oneself if necessary. Man, we've been on this, man, forever, man. So say you Second Amendment cast, man, shout out to you, man. If you just getting in the game, man, you late. I just got my rights back about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. We've been about them things, man. We've been about them things forever. We ain't had no choice, man. You step off the porch, man. You come off the porch at a young age, man. You ready to go to school. You're a little kid with a little book, man. You getting shot at. You having drive-by drills in school, man. So all that, man, everybody talking about, man, you got to always be ready, man. Like Sugar Free say, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So, avoid the trouble. Stay away from the known hot spots, man. Be prepared for violence, man. And know the police are not always your allies, man. Ice Cube touched on this in How to Survive in South Central song about the strained relationships between Blacks and Hispanics in the community and law enforcement agencies, man, suggesting that the police may not always be there to help and could even pose a threat. Let me say that again, man. The police may not always be there and may even pose a threat, man. So as far as we concerned, Blacks and Hispanics, man, anybody can get this, man. Anybody can get it, man. You can get this. They can get this. He can get this. She can get this, man. Anybody can get this, man. You just got to be ready, man. Have a good heart, man. Try to do as best as you can. Get you a little job, go to school, do the right thing, man, because anybody can get it, man. And shout out to Ears and Eyes Tactical once again, man, for that video about that brother or that Mexican brother, man, walking down the street, shooting people, man. You got to always be ready, man. You got to always be ready. Once again, police are not always the allies. Economic struggles and importance of managing money wisely and surviving such a challenging environment, man, is on point, man. That's the collective points Ice Cube was trying to make in the song How to Survive in South Central. If you go check that out, we've been on some Second Amendment type stuff around here, man. We ain't new to this. Like I say, man, we do this, man. So shout out to all the people, who done changed their survival mindset and doing things the right way and heat it the right way. You got to stay heat, man. You got to keep some heat in these cold streets, man. So make sure y'all keep you some heat and keep that survival mindset, man. That's what's needed. Shout out to my people in South Central LA, man, Compton, Watts, all that good stuff, you know, where I grew up, man. Shout out to the brothers who in the pen doing life, man, who need you know, some folks, man. I hope your folks is down for you, man. I hope you're in there studying on how to come out and be a better person in society, man. But that don't mean give up your guns, man. You're gonna always need some guns, but you got to find a better way to live, man. And with that, I just want to say shout out to Ice Cube, man, and the song "How to Survive in South Central." Maybe other people can go check that out now, man, and see how we've been living, man. We always ready, man. Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready, man. Peace.